Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner tonight wearing blue trunks. He weighs in at 112 pounds with a professional records of 10 wins, 7 wins coming by way of knockout, 1 loss, and the current WBO Asia Pacific flyweight champion from General Santos City, also known as the Filipino bomber, Glenn Donaire. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing yellow trunks and weighing 112 pounds with a professional records of 10 wins, 7 wins coming by way of knockout with no losses and 2 draw. From Contayoso Stable, Kidapawan City, ladies and gentlemen, Bernardo Uclos. Judges are Captain Ramon Flores, Attorney Chris Odulio, and Alex Villacampa. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Ver Abainza.
Okay, 8 rounds of boxing. Just listen to my okay, at all times. And predict your times. Okay? Si Kenzie, good luck.
Okay, narinig niyo po si referee Vera Bainsa.
English po ka ninyo, no?
Oo, alam naman natin, ilan na rin mga international fights ang ni-referee at mga world title fights. Ilan daw? 37? 37 world
title fights that he
handled,
worked either as a referee or a judge. Now, malaki itong kalaban ni Donaire. He's 5'7". He's got a tremendous knockout record. 7 knockouts in 10 wins, no losses. At si Donaire, sabi nga natin kanina, has not fought in over a year or in close to a year.
Si Glenn Donaire po, itong naka-asul, matagal pong kumampanya rin ito sa Amerika. Although he calls General Santos City his hometown. Yan po si Glenn Donaire. Nabagit nga ni Kinito, nawala po ito ng isang taon. Ito po ang una niyang laban since he went back to the United States to try and untangle some rather knotty situations.
Mahaba itong kalaban niya, ha? Ito si Uclos, unbeaten fighter with a tremendous knockout record.
At saka kalawit eh.
Yes, and he's also much bigger.
Yeah.
Uclos weighed 112 pounds for this fight, and Donaire only 109.
That's a little advantage.
Donaire still showing some flashes of his fine form.
Medyo tinatakot dito ni Donaire ito si Uclos eh. He really just wants to get his attention very quickly. This is a big fight for Donaire. He now has a family, a 2-month-old baby girl. And sabi niya sa akin, he's here for good. His brother Nonito Jr. has decided to settle in the States and campaign there.
Lumalaban pa rin sa Nonito.
Lumalaban pa rin. Pero si Glenn, sabi niya, dito na siya rin titigil sa ating bansa.
Boxing family.
The right hand of Uclos is always going down. At dapat i-time lang ni Donaire. Pagbaba ng kaliwang kamay, naku, sapul yun sa left hook.
Left hook.
Parehong taga Mindanao. Itong ating mga boksingero in the flyweight division, looking to land a berth in the championship fight. Pag nanalo rito, tuloy na sa championship in the flyweight division here on Pistorama. Nice side-stepping move by Glenn Donaire. Good right by Donaire. Sumasok yun. Uclos felt that.
I think Uclos is a little intimidated at this stage.
Tinamaan na naman ang kanan. Pero lumalaban ito si Bernardo Uclos.
Good fight. Good fight.
Yes.
I think we have a good fight coming up.
Oh, yes.
Round 1 has just ended. We are scheduled for 8. Nabanggit nga po natin, ito bahagi po ng ating paghahanap ng maglalaban para sa kampyonato ng flyweight division. Ito po sa Fistorama. Ito yung atake ni Glenn Donaire.
Now you notice, no, pagpasok dito ni Donaire, hindi sumusuntok ang kalaban niya eh.
Oo.
I think he's intimidated. No, he's covering up when Donaire comes in.
Could be.
Huh?
Could be.
Imbes na lumaban, no? Uclos is waiting to defend himself against Donaire. And there is Donaire.
Maybe he's aware of Donaire's
Reputation.
stature, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kung sinusubaybayan po ninyo itong Fistorama since last year, ay marahil ay maaalala ninyo ito si Glenn Donaire. Well, mahirap naman makalimutan, ano ha? Doesn't have the face of a boxer, not the usual face of a boxer. Medyo maputi rin ito for a Filipino boxer. Ito. Kakatamaan, ha?
Tinamaan to si Donaire.
Oo. Uclos wants to get back at Glenn Donaire.
What's
Ano
up?
yun? Mukha yata nasaktan doon si Donaire.
Mare. Oo.
Uclos is a hard hitter and he's much bigger than Donaire.
Nakita natin kanina sa end ng unang round ay, binabayo ni Uclos with the left hand.
Gumagamit ng ano eh, ng kamay.
Hawak,
Mukhang may dugo yata ang ilong ni Donaire.
Semblance of a good fight coming
Oh
up.
yes. Mahaba
Pareho.
itong kalaban ni Donaire ha.
At saka parehong malulutong-maluntok itong dalawang
Yeah.
boksingerong ito.
Medyo quid out na ngayon si Donaire. Nakatikim na yata to. Donaire was a lot more aggressive in the first round.
Uclos is wiry.
Very long
Strong,
arms.
yes.
Parehong pumupuntirya sa katawan itong dalawang
Oo.
boksero ngayon sa round number 2. Wow! Ito talagang
Matira,
toe-to-toe.
matibay dito.
Oo. Hindi tatagal ito palagay ko. Hindi aabot ng 8 rounds ito kung ganito na ganito. Uclos has his hands full and Donaire just keeps on going.
Oo.
They want to finish this bout here and now.
Well, they're looking to go to the Fistorama flyweight finals.
Good right by Donaire.
Mayhem plus.
Oh yes.
Uclos fighting back.
This is a war.
Remember,
It is
Uclos has not been beaten.
This is a war.
Parehong matatapang ito.
At saka ang haba eh. Ang haba ni ano eh.
Uclos.
Ang kalaban, paano yun? Low blow?
Yeah.
Alo, sa tingin ko, ito si Uclos, kaya niya mga suntok ni Donaire. He's
Yeah.
much bigger.
Mm.
Yes.
You know, the punches of Donaire probably would be able to drop a natural flyweight, but Uclos, I think, is much bigger than a natural flyweight.
Well, tingnan
He's very
natin,
tall, yeah.
Baka si Donaire dapat light flyweight lang ito. He weighed it at 109 pounds.
109.
And
Donaire
light
was.
flyweight is 108-pound limit.
Yes.
Donaire. Another right and left by Donaire.
Uclos weighed 112.
Yes.
That's right. Which is the limit for the
Yes.
flyweight division.
Magulang din ito si Uclos, ha?
Little advantage in weight. 3 pounds.
End of round number 2. We'll take a short break. Ngayong hapon sa ating mga higala sa Kabisayan ng Mindanao. Aniin na po ng inyong tulubanon Fistorama. At labanan po sa flyweight division, Glenn Donaire in blue, Bernardo Uclos in the yellow trunks. At labanan umaatikubo ito mga kaibigan. Ayan, right at the center of the ring. Both fighters unleashing bombs right there by Donaire.
Hindi natatakot ito si Donaire, ha?
Oo.
Sa haba ng kanyang kalaban,
Sa laki.
Sa laki.
Oo. Boy, good
At sa
left by
tapa.
Donaire. Medyo na stagger doon si Uclos. Donaire trying to follow it up. Nagugulat. Yun, kaliwanan mo. Ano na right. Nagumewang ito si Uclos.
Staggered him.
Yeah. Donaire. Oops. Bakit tumalik? Oh. Referee Bernardo says, continue fighting. Well, you can't turn your back on your
No,
opponent.
you can't.
And Donaire now getting hit.
This is a big advantage here. Mukha yatang knockdown si Donaire, kanya hindi niya makita yung kalaban niya.
And now Donaire gets back to work.
War of attrition.
Oh, yes.
This is an exciting fight. Tension-filled match here between Glenn Donaire and Bernardo Uclos. Good right by Donaire. And Uclos trying to clinch here. Donaire tries to follow it up. And now it is Uclos backtracking. Ito. Ayan. Uclos is a bit dizzy here.
I see a lump now. And again,
Tumalikod na naman si Donaire. Tumatalikod si Donaire. I don't understand this.
I don't know
It's
what
a
he's
very
complaining
dangerous
about.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
beautiful
right by
shot.
Donaire.
That rocked the head.
Oh,
And there again,
I don't.
there's something going on.
He's gonna quit.
Eh, pero si Uclos naman, hindi na naman hinahabol si Donaire.
But I tell you, you know, Uclos is taking advantage of those lulls to clear his head.
Yeah.
He's been staggered here.
He didn't follow up. Uclos did not follow up with that situation.
I think he was also trying to clear his head.
Yeah. Medyo nahilo rin siya eh.
Itong ginagamit ni Uclos yung kanyang kanan na kamay.
hold him
Again,
down,
he's
oh.
holding.
Oo. Combination by Donaire. Remember, Uclos in yellow is undefeated. While Donaire has not fought in over a year.
Ito, hinahabol ni Uclos si Donaire, no?
With what?
Parang wala lang masyadong kondisyon ito si Donaire. Wala sa kondisyon.
Round number 3 is over, and
He's showing it.
that was a
He's showing
curious round.
signs of fatigue.
Yeah.
Medyo magulo yung round din. Ano? Although we did see a lot of action. Nakapagtataka, Donaire turned his back a couple of times.
3 times.
3 times, yes.
And he was pointing to his ear.
Yeah.
And Uclos did not follow up. With that situation, you could go after your opponent in that
Yeah.
manner.
Well, the left eye of Uclos is close to getting shut.
Oo, magagmaga eh.
There's a big lump under the eye of Uclos. You watch
Ito,
it here.
panoorin natin.
Ano kaya nangyari dito kung bakit?
Ayun, tinamaan si Donaire, and then he turns his back.
Oh, there you go. There. Inuulo siya, oh. Inuulo siya. You saw it there. At hindi nakita ng referee because that was on his blind side. Inuulo siya ni Uclos.
All right, we're going to round number 4. No knockdown so far, but a lot of action.
Uclos was very slow to come out of his corner.
Well, his knees did wobble
Oh,
a
yes.
couple of times in that last round.
The Filipino bomber in a big fight against a much bigger opponent.
Glenn
Much
Donaire
taller, yeah.
in blue, Bernardo Uclos in the yellow trunks. Donaire in his comeback after a hiatus in the United States for about a year. Was making a lot of waves here in the Philippines when he got sidetracked by some personal problems.
You say Donaire has had a respite of 1 year,
That's
Yes.
right. Oh,
but he's not showing it.
we're only in the fourth round. Donaire.
He has not fought for a year, but he's
Yeah.
fighting like this.
Oh, tinamaan na naman si Uclos. Ran into a punch, another one.
Uclos is not fighting back. This is a good sign for Donaire. Oh, just as I said it, a left hand thrown by Uclos. He's got to show some offense.
All of a sudden, Uclos is not looking as sure of himself as he was in the early going.
Well, yung kanan na kamay ni Uclos, bumababa eh.
Yes.
Ito sinasabi ko, no? He is a sucker
Arm
for the
worried.
left. Pagbaba ng kanyang kanan, naku, tamaan mo ng kaliwa yan. Uclos is still a very dangerous opponent for Glenn, the Filipino bomber, Donaire. Oh, again, you know, he holds his head.
You've not fought for a year. That's something to reckon with.
It's a coasting round here. I thought that Donaire might have gotten a little tired the previous round. Sa dami ng mga suntok na binigay niya.
Oh,
Here we go
those
again.
couple of rights there by Glenn Donaire to the face of Bernardo Uclos. But Uclos is a tough cookie.
Oh, he is.
Looks strong. Although, sabi nga natin, medyo napalambutan ng konti ito ni Glenn Donaire. But make no mistake about it, Uclos packs a wallop
And he's a southpaw.
in his mitts. There's another right by Donaire. Nagiging suki ito si Uclos dun sa kanan ni Donaire. And Uclos now trying to crowd Donaire. Out of round number 4. We are scheduled for 8, and we will pause for these reminders. Sam. This is round number 5 of a scheduled 8-rounder between Glenn Donaire in blue and Bernardo Uclos in the yellow trunks. No knockdowns in this fight so far. Pero sabi nga natin, a lot of action.
A lot of action.
From both fighters.
Well, to open this round, Uclos
Oh, good left by Uclos.
hit Donaire with a nice left and hit him again. It's a good start here for Uclos.
Didn't lose time doing that.
You know, the previous round, I thought Uclos just wanted to gather his wits together. At hindi naman masyadong umatake si Donaire, although that was Donaire's round. That was a recovery round for Uclos. And now it looks like he's ready to go at it again.
He probably knows that Donaire has been inactive for 1 year.
Yeah, well, he also knows that he's behind on points. Ito, no? Showing signs of aggressiveness now.
I don't know naman yan.
What's that?
Mukhang headbutt na naman yon.
And referee Vera Benzo says, I'm not about to entertain complaints.
Oh, not unless he makes a ruling.
Oh, good right by Uclos.
So far, this is a good round for Uclos.
He's pressing the fight this time.
Yeah. Flicking that left. Boy, he's got a long reach. Ang haba dito.
Kaya naman dikit ng dikit ito si Oyun. Good right by Glenn Donaire. Dumidikit si Donaire. No? He's not afraid to trade punches with Uclos.
He's long-limbed. He reminds you a little bit of the former Philippine welterweight champion Rev Santillan, former Oriental
yes.
champion.
Yes, yes.
Haba.
He's still fighting, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he is.
Where is he now?
He's still fighting. Yeah,
Still
he's
fighting, yeah.
Fighting
over in
here?
Cebu.
Okay. Red Santillo.
Oh.
Ito, nagba-back off na naman si Donaire.
Oo, yun ang nakakatakot din eh.
Every time he gets
And he's
hit by a butt
he's
or a
complaining.
foul blow, he complains.
And Uclos is now, ayun, kaliwa ni Uclos.
Oh, why?
Merong mouthpiece na nalaglag. I think that was Donaire's mouthpiece. And referee Abayinsa.
Is it normal to stop a fight when the mouthpiece gets out of
It's
place?
discretionary in the part of the referee.
It is.
Yes. Usually, if a mouthpiece drops out and the referee rules it is deliberate, then
Oh, yes, yes.
oops,
Definitely.
and then it's
Yeah, it's
he
spat
gets a
out.
warning.
So
And if you
discretionary in the part of
That's
the
right. And if
of
you
the referee.
repeatedly spit it out, you might get disqualified. Now, if the mouthpiece is dislodged in the course of a flurry,
in the course
the
of
referee will not come in because it will place a fighter either at a disadvantage or
yes,
an advantage.
Yes, that's true.
So he will wait for the proper moment to intervene.
Meanwhile, round number 5 is over. And remember, we are scheduled for 8 here between Glenn Donaire and Bernardo Uclos. Tabi, you know what to answer if anybody asks you, how was that fight? Do you know how you should answer?
Uclos
You say,
fight.
oh, close.
Oh, close.
Ito, makita natin some of the action here. Yun na naman, no, yung ulo. I think he's making a deliberate effort at it too.
Pero masama rin yung ginagawa kasi ni Glenn Donaire, no? Na
Tumitigil eh.
biglang
Yes, yes.
Tumitigil eh.
tumatalikod.
Oo.
And the last time, Uclos was, willing to go after him.
Yes.
Was about to go after him.
You stop his his onslaught. Take advantage of a technicality, if it is one.
Now, Uclos is fighting an intelligent fight at this stage. He's keeping a safe distance. He knows he's got the advantage in reach.
Yes.
So,
Definitely.
ba't niya papapasukin ito si Donaire? Keep the fight at a distance.
Yeah.
Para hindi makapasok si Donaire. So, tama yung ginagawa niya. He's also making good use of the ring. He's circling
Yeah, pero
Donaire.
pero talagang pugnacious ito si Juan eh. Donaire is really a fighter.
Pero
But
medyo tumigil din yung si Donaire.
Temperament.
Uclos has recovered from what looked like...
Yeah, I think so. Uclos has
Here's
definitely
Cantada.
recovered. I thought Uclos had a good round the previous round, and
Yeah.
now, again, he's starting strong here.
He's got his confidence back,
I think
as
so.
well as his legs. Round number 6 of the 8th rounder between Donaire and Uclos. Good right by Donaire, and another one. Ayun pa rin. Donaire going head hunting here. Another right, and still another.
What a
Tinatamaan
fight.
na naman si Uclos.
What a fight.
As we said, he's a tough cookie.
Setting the pace very nicely.
Trying his own combinations against Donaire. This is a brawl.
Look at Donaire, he's getting hit, but he's dishing it out too. Uclos always very dangerous inside the ring.
But Donaire is unafraid.
Uclos is like a fighting machine inside.
Ayan naman yung kaliwa ni Uclos. At the right by Uclos.
Tumataliko dito si Donaire. It's a
Oh,
very, very
yes.
dangerous ploy.
I don't know if he's properly trained.
Well, this is the point that I was saying. He's coming off a one-year layoff.
That's right.
So his conditioning is
Oh,
suspect.
good right there by Donaire.
Tremendous factor.
Another one. And a left and a right by Donaire. And he's got Uclos in some trouble here.
Ito, sunod-sunod na to.
Giving it all he's got. At medyo robbery itong legs ni Uclos once again. Donaire wants to follow it up.
What a fight.
Oh, gumigewang natin si Uclos eh. Pero hindi mapatumban ni Donaire. Ang lakas nito si Uclos.
Malaki.
Oho.
And he's a fighting machine.
He is sturdy.
Binigay na ni Donaire lahat ha.
Oo.
Ang daming tama nun ni Uclos.
Sunod-sunod na yun. Kabit-kabit.
Medyo iba na ang hakbang ni Uclos pero nakatayo pa rin. We will pause for these reminders. Some action from the previous round from round number 6. And Donaire delivering the goods against Bernardo Uclos, but Uclos just very tenaciously hanging on. Actually, Uclos also delivered some punches, effective punches in the start of that round. So, dikit pa rin itong labang ito.
Very close.
Well, Donaire easily got that previous round, and maybe the round before that should have gone to Uclos, but otherwise, mukhang malaki na ang lamang ni Donaire dito. First few rounds kanya eh. Pero malakas din ito si
Uclos, oh. But they've been trading punches.
Matibay.
Ang problema ni Donaire, yung consistency. Tinan mo,
Yes.
hindi niya masyadong tinatamaan ngayon. He's picking his punches. I think he might have punched himself out the previous round.
Maybe wary of his stamina.
Yeah. Yung condition niya suspect talaga. Oh.
Yes.
As the mouthpiece again getting dislodged, and
That's not a good sign. That was just a tap and his mouthpiece fell out. That means, you know, if you're breathing through your mouth,
Yes, true.
hindi na maganda ang kapit mo sa mouthpiece.
You cannot keep that mouthpiece in place.
That's not a good sign for Donaire. That could be a sign that he's tiring out.
Tremendous observation, Mr. Kenito. Hanson.
and Uclos boring in. Donaire wants to crowd him.
He wants to end this.
Oh. Again, going head hunting, Glenn Donaire.
It's really pugnacious. Donaire.
Remember that Uclos has not tasted defeat. Undefeated po ito si Bernardo Uclos. Donaire has one loss.
That's right. He lost in a slam bang fight against Gabriel Elizondo in Texas.
In Texas.
In a fight where Elizondo went down and so did Donaire. Elizondo went on to win a unanimous decision. And that was a disputed decision. I saw that fight on television. Isa nga sa mga judges, sa pangalan, Elizondo.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Baka ka mag-anak pa.
That's
Possible.
weird.
That was, of course, held in the hometown of Gabriel Elizondo,
Oh,
San
well.
Antonio, Texas.
All the factors are in his favor.
As we said, ito po si Glenn Donaire, nag-umpisa na kanyang boxing career sa Estados Unidos at doon po siya nabansagan ng the Filipino Bomber.
As an amateur, he fought Brian Viloria. He lost a close decision to him in the Olympic box-offs.
Oh, what's that again? What's he complaining about?
Tinatamaan ng ulo eh.
About his ear?
Tinatamaan ng ulo.
Holding tactics talaga to si Uclos.
Oo, palaging
That's
pa-
foul. That's foul.
Yeah, and I can't see why he should not be given repeated warnings for that.
Yes.
Kitang-kita eh, klarong-klaro.
That's part of clinching.
Well, he holds down the head of Donaire with the
cannot-
right hand, and then he hits him with a left uppercut.
At any rate, we are going into the final round of this bout, and I take back what I said earlier. Sabi ko, with at the rate that they're going, hindi aabot ito ng 8 rounds.
Oo,
but
no?
eto, nakikita ninyo mga kaibigan, ang ilang, ayun na naman, yung ilang tataligo dito si Glenn Donaire. At may nirereklamo siya usually. Doon nga sa bandang kanan ng kanyang ulo, no? Parang
Oo nga.
sa tenga.
He was complaining about it many times.
Oo. At sabi nga natin, medyo delikado yun, ano? Dahil pag tumalikod ka, pwede kang...
Yes, and the
Ladies
referee.
and gentlemen, this is round number 8, your last and final round.
Well, you can't get any clearer than that.
The shaking hands.
Wala na po kasunod dito. There's Donaire starting off with the right to the face.
Okay,
Of
ito.
Uclos.
Mukhang, oy,
A good left by Uclos.
Uclos now. He's going for broke. This is it. This is it for him. He wants to win this by knockout. He's behind on points. Ano kaya? Kaya ba niya?
Pupag ni Uclos si Glenn Donaire against the ropes.
Uclos trying to preserve his unbeaten record.
That's right, he's 10-0 with 2 draws.
Talagang fighting machine ito si Uclos, oh.
Parang jackhammer eh.
Oo eh.
Very strong finish.
And he's fighting out of instinct. Huh?
Yeah.
Wala na masyadong style eh. Oh. Basta't gusto niya sumuntok. Last round na po ito mga kaibigan. No knockdowns in this fight. Pero nagkatamaan po ng husto itong dalawang boksingerong ito. Good left and right by Donaire.
Boy, Donaire is really throwing a lot of bombs there, but hindi bumabagsak ito si Uclos, ha? Ang tibay din eh.
Parang akasya ito si Uclos.
Oo.
Very sturdy.
Boy, this boy can be developed.
Yeah.
Ha, si Uclos?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever happens here, he can take a punch.
Oh boy, I'll say.
And he can dish it out too.
As well, yeah.
He's very rubbery legged.
Oo, kanina pa yan, no? Time and again, nakikita natin medyo gumigewang yung mga tuhod dito si Uclos. Pero hindi bumabagsak.
Ito, medyo pagod na ito si Donaire. Pero tinitingnan na lang niya ang kanyang kalaban.
Eh, si Donaire, iwas-iwas na lang. He feels that he's got this all wrapped up. And doesn't want to risk getting hit by a lucky punch.
Wala na din ang rhythm ni Uclos, oh.
Wala na.
Ubus na rin.
Ubus na rin.
Siguro maya-maya medyo
The
dudukot pa. Ito na.
welts underneath both his eyes.
Yeah.
Donaire is just gonna hang on.
Halos sarado na yung
To win this
kaliwa
on
ni
points.
Uclos eh. Kaliwang mata ni Uclos, halos sarado na. And that's the end of the fight. Nakikita po natin, malalaman natin kung sino po ang lalaban sa Flyweight Championship ng Fist Rama in just a short while.
That was a heck of a fight. I tell you.
Oo.
What a
Talaga,
clash.
Bugbugan yun eh.
Bumbugat talaga.
Hell of a fight and a
Yeah. Heck of a fight.
heck
Whoa.
of a fight.
Oh, close. Close fight.
Oh, very close.
At tingnan natin mga kaibigan at malalaman natin kung ano ang hatol ng ating mga judges dito sa labang ito. But,
Alam mo, yung mga suntok ni Donaire, nakita natin sa replay, no? You see, there's a lot of body weight, no? Buhos na buhos, eh.
Pero hindi talaga bumagsak ito si
Hindi,
Uclos.
oo.
The loser of this fight, if there is a loser, was not disgraced.
Oh, yes.
He loses, but he didn't get disgraced.
Right.
Alam mo, medyo
Head unbowed, ha?
Head and bowed.
I'm looking over the shoulder of the scorer here. Marami ako nakitang 10-10 doon, ha. Ewan ko, ha.
10-10.
Oo, may nakita ako.
Mahirap
ng mga
yatang
10-10 doon.
i-10-10
Ito na,
yung mga
Boy
round, ha?
Villanera na ang decision. Let's listen to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the score of the 3 judges after 8 rounds of boxing. Attorney Chris Tadulio scores about 79-74. Alex Villacampas scores about 79-75. Captain Ramon Flores scores about 78-74 for your winner by unanimous decision, Glenn Donaire.
Okay,
Donaire
Glenn.
has won.
Yeah, and Glenn Donaire.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Deals Uclos his first defeat in his 2-year professional boxing
deserved.
career.
Nag-sorry pa sa atin si Donaire, hindi niya napatulog.
At si Glenn Donaire po, yan ang kanyang comeback. We'll be back with a wrap-up with Kinito and Tammy after these.